Hi, I'm Jenna Eastwood Hill, the Teaching and Learning Librarian here at the Ottenheimer Library, and we're going to go over how to use the library's website, okay? So, using the library's website and being familiar with it will help you down the line when you're here to do research. So go ahead and get comfortable with the website before it comes time to really get into your research project, okay? So our website is ualr.edu/library. It's part of the university's website. So if you just go to ualr.edu, you can find it under research. You can see it here. You also obviously could Google UALR Library or Ottenheimer Library and find our website. So here we are on the home page, and you can see it's laid out pretty intuitively where you can find different things that you need. If you need any help, use this button here. And during our hours, there's someone available to help, okay? We also have some services here. You can request to meet with a librarian if you need help with your research and finding articles. We can help you with that. We also have databases that you can use, which I'm going to touch on a little bit. And then if you can't find what you're looking for, we also have something called interlibrary loan, which is where we find or get a different library to kind of lend us their items. Okay, so we're kind of all interconnected, but we will do our best to get you what you need, okay, whether that's a book or an article, a journal, etc. All right, so let's take a look at the databases, okay, and databases are just like platforms where information is stored. They're often different perspectives, so different databases will have articles on different perspectives, and you can change or only see which databases you want to look at by clicking on subjects. This was my favorite way to limit them, and you can see the different subjects. Okay, so if you have a specific class or you're wanting to see something through a specific lens, through biology, you can click on that, hit search, and then it will show you, the best databases for that subject. Okay? All right. So those are the databases. Now I'm going to show you the basic search. Okay? So here you can go ahead and search. It's one of the first things that pops up on the website, because this quick search kind of acts like Google. You can type your word in or your topic kind of just as a starting place. It's pretty intuitive to use, especially if you're just getting started and don't want to kind of dive into the databases just yet, but it is important to know like how the databases are connected, just so that you know what to do when you click on an article. And I'm going to show you that in a second, okay? So let's say I'm doing a paper on urban gardening. Okay, so I can just type that in here, and it's just going to do an overarching search. So this is searching all of the databases that we have subscriptions to, which is what I just showed you, as well as some of our physical items, as well as all of our physical items, books, DVDs, etc. Okay? So you can see here I have 9,528 results. That's a lot. So there are ways over here on the side to change and filter how many results you're seeing. Okay. This is a really generic kind of phrase. I mean, urban gardening can be really overarching. So let's say that the paper I am writing, I'm actually talking about urban gardening and public health. Okay. So you can go to the advanced search, and in your second term here, you can put in an additional search term. So this just narrows your search, and then you can change, some of these things here, and you can search in different places. So if you're only looking for articles, you could click on that. All right, so we'll go ahead and search. All right, and now we have 1,165 results, okay? So you can see we have everything from articles, which are here, and that tells you that this one has been peer-reviewed, and this is available online, okay? This is a book that's also available online, so this is an ebook, okay? Okay, so let's take a look at one of the articles. All right, so we're going to do, let's see. Let's do this one here, okay? So we'll click on this, and it says that it's available online, right? And if you clicked on that, it's just going to bring you right down here. And what this is showing you is which database this article is available on, okay? So you would go ahead and click on that, and it's going to take you to that database. Does that make sense? So it's all interconnected. The search, the library search is searching all these databases we have subscriptions to, and then telling you, hey, here's how you can access this. So when I clicked on it, here's my article, and I can go from there, okay? So let's say you want to get a citation for this. You can click here. Please make sure that this citation is accurate. Don't trust the system. Make sure, capitalization, things like that are accurate. If you use EndNote, you can send it to EndNote. You can also get the link to the article if you want to print it or email it. You also have those options. Over here, there is related reading, so if you want to look over here and find a different article, you can also do that. Okay? The last thing I want to show you on this is this little add this item, and you can click on this and it will send it to your favorites, which is up here, okay? And make sure you're logged in, because when you go to your favorites, it will save them there, okay? So here are my favorites. I have quite a few saved, but this way, if you're going through and finding a bunch of different articles, maybe you're using a bunch of different databases, things like that, and you're trying to keep everything straight, instead of trying to store all of that in your mind, go ahead and use this feature to save those for you, okay? Save you some time. All right, so that is a general overview of using the library website. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We are always happy to help.